So last night I had another short one. It started during the daytime again, and in a driveway. That's happened like the past 3 times or something. But I was in a driveway, and there was a car parked on the curb, and there were some people in it who needed help. I don't remember if they had been in an accident or if they were sick. I think they were from like the dream, from like the previous dream. But a bunch of people were running over there to help them, and I went over there too. But they didn't really need my help. They were kind of doing their thing, so I was like, cool. Anyways, a car was coming, and at this point I was lucid. Again, don't remember when I became lucid, but I ran in the direction of the car, and I jumped over it, kind of like Spider-Man. Like I just did like a front flip and jumped really high. I guess Spider-Man isn't the only one who can jump really high, but I like Spider-Man. And as I was coming down, because, you know, of gravity, not that there's technically gravity in lucid dreams, but your brain is used to gravity, so it makes gravity. So as I'm falling down, I try to like hover in the air, kind of like Iron Man when he hovers. So I don't get in the way of the cars that are coming. And it works. I'm hovering there for a little bit, but I start to kind of rotate backwards. So now it's almost like I'm kind of floating on my back in the sky. And the dream around me gets dark. And I see some faint lights. They're kind of like lights, but they weren't shining like lights. They were kind of just like little white strings. So I'm there floating on my back, just like that, white strings all around. And it was really nice. When I meditate, I try to, and when I'm emptying my mind, there are times when I'm able to fully empty my mind, and it feels really good. It's crazy. And this felt like that. So kind of just like floating in the just ether, you know? And the little white strings all around me, this didn't occur to me at the time, but as I was writing down this dream, it reminded me of string theory, which I don't know much about string theory. I'm not a physicist or anything. I only know like just the absolute basics. But yeah, I do spend a lot of time thinking about just the fundamental particles that make up everything. But anyways, so I'm floating there, and the dream ends up changing. And now I'm in a house that almost looks like my dad's old house, but not really. And I lose lucidity at that point. So yeah, it was a really short one. So this lucid dream was definitely shorter than my last one. And that's weird because in my last one, that night I hadn't done anything to intentionally lucid dream. No blueberries, no wake back to bed, and I wasn't even sleeping on my back. Whereas this lucid dream that happened last night, I did do all that stuff. I think the main problem is that it took me so long to fall back to sleep the second time. Which, I don't know, that's happened a few times now, where I just had really bad concentration. So I just kind of sit there with my mind wandering, trying not to let it wander, but it wandering, and that keeps me awake. So I think that's why it was so short. I actually didn't even remember it at first. So I woke up and I was like, did I have a lucid dream last night? Guess not. And then I just went to regular dream journal. And so I'm writing down my dreams. And today is actually, I'm on winter break now. So instead of doing 5 minutes of that, I'm now doing 10 minutes of it. So 7 minutes had passed, and I was just writing down regular dreams. And I was like, I remember jumping over the car, and I was like, I was lucid for that. So I start writing down that dream. But that makes me wonder how many lucid dreams I have had that I just did not remember whatsoever, because my dream recall is really subpar right now. But that problem is going to be fixed pretty soon, because like I said, now I'm going to be dream journaling more, and I'm also going to be rereading my old dream journals, which I think is going to help. What else? Did I write down any notes for this one? Let me check. No, didn't write down any notes, but that was pretty much it. Still didn't remember to reality check as soon as I woke up, but that's going to happen soon, I know it. and didn't remember to do any reality checks during this lucid dream that I just had last night, but it's gonna continue to be the main focus as long as I remember to focus on that when I have a lucid dream. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.